Hey, this is Will. So in this episode, I'm going to tell you a really insanely good Instagram growth strategy that I came up with this myself, and I've never seen anyone talk about this, and I'm surprised that I don't really see anyone doing this, but it's pretty much guaranteed to help out you to grow your Instagram account. And it doesn't matter whether it's personal account or it's business account, this can really work for any type of account, and it's actually very simple and very straightforward at the same time. There are some things that you can do wrong that can actually ruin the whole strategy, and you're not going to reap any of the benefits. So do make sure to listen to the whole episode. I will explain everything, and I'm going to give you some tips as well, how exactly you need to do this correctly and all of that kind of stuff. So one of the biggest problem when it comes to Instagram is the longevity of your posts. Once you have posted a post, it doesn't have a long lifespan, and most of the people that come to your Instagram account, they're not going to scroll all the way to find all of your old posts, even if some of those old posts might be some of your best content. So what you want to do is you want to create an email list specifically for your Instagram account. And before you stopped listening to this podcast or video, hear me out. Believe me, it's not me making stuff up. You can Google this stuff. It's factual stuff. You can see actual numbers on the internet. Email marketing is still super powerful. People are still opening their email, and most likely they're still going to do it for years to come. And even if you look, let's say, from business side, email actually has the best return on investment. It's definitely still super effective method. So I don't want to hear anything. Email, even if you don't believe, even if you're a person who doesn't use email, believe me, people still do. So what you want to do is, first of all, you want to sign up for an email marketing software, and I will leave some of my recommendations, the best ones that I use myself and recommend. I do have, by the way, some special discounts and bonuses, so definitely check out the description. And there are some that are completely free to start out with if you want. And you basically want to create a little landing page that's an opt-in page. And on this page, it's basically just a page to collect email addresses, and you probably have some sort of smart bio link where in your Instagram bio, where you can put all of the different links. So you're just going to put this link to this little landing page in your link list. And what you want to have on this little opt-in page, you basically just want to have the person's name and you want to have their email address. You can have a bunch of other stuff as well, but this is the essentials. And usually you want to provide some sort of value for exchange of their email address, because people don't want to, usually, unless you're creating really great content. In that case, people might just sign up for your email list. But usually you want to give out something in return, so you can create what is called a lead magnet, and it's basically just a freebie that you are giving out. And by the way, self-plug, I am selling some Canva templates that you can use. So basically, let's say it's an ebook template. You take the template on Canva, you change the text. If you want, you can change up the images, the colors, basically adjust it to your own design, and you put in whatever it is for your specific niche. And basically it just has to be some valuable information that people are going to be willing to give their email address for in return. So you can just create something that is useful about that niche. So I don't want to hear any excuses. Everyone can create a lead magnet. So these email marketing automations, they are going to make it very simple for you to deliver this lead magnet. Usually you can just, you can create a little automation where basically once someone subscribes to your email list. They're going to be put on a list and they are going to automatically receive that freebie to their email. So you don't need to do anything. There's no manual work. You just need to do the first setup and that is it. And after that, you don't need to do anything. After that, this is where the important part comes. After you get someone's email address, what you will want to do is you will want to create an automation that is sending out your Instagram posts to the people. And this is the beautiful thing that you can basically, let's say someone just signed up just started following you on Instagram. As I said, they're not going to scroll all the way back to find your oldest content, but you can take that content and put it in the email. So basically you can take all of the posts, let's say you made 100 posts, you can create an automation with 100 different emails and you can send out all of those old posts that otherwise they would have never discovered. Otherwise those people would have never seen those posts. You can send them out as an email, and now not everyone, but part of that email list, they are going to see those posts and you are going to start getting all of this additional engagement on all of your different posts that otherwise you would have not gotten. This is super, super powerful. This is something that, you know, otherwise you will lose out on. And everything is automated, so you don't need to think about anything. Super, super, super powerful. I know it might sound maybe a little bit scary if you have no idea about email marketing automations and all of that. Do let me know actually, because I have been thinking, because I do this for my own businesses, so I have created all of these automations, you know, all of these setups. So I wonder, well, probably some people would want this as a service. So if you don't want to, you know, deal with this stuff, you don't want any of that technical stuff, perhaps, you know, I could sell, my team could do that for you. So do let me know. Do let me know in the comments whether this is something that you would be interested in. Perhaps by the time you're watching this or listening to this, that's already a thing. So check out the description if there is a link for a service like that. By the way, every single week I give out one of my courses completely for free. So if you're listening to this as a podcast, take the title, put it on YouTube, find the video, and make sure to press thumbs up on it and leave a comment below to enter the competition. Also, make sure to just check out my main YouTube channel. I have a lot of very useful stuff there, and my Instagram account for quick and actionable growth hacks. To get back on the topic, there is something that's very important. As I said, there are ways how you can do this incorrectly. So one thing to understand is that when it comes to Instagram, it only really counts the views for the posts if they are being done on the Instagram app or on Instagram mobile. So what you want to do is you don't want to just send your post and then have your post somewhere, have it, you know, whether it's embedded somewhere on email, on like a website, like a third-party type of thing. You don't want any of that, you know, you don't want any of those type of solutions. What you want to do, you want to make sure to send people from the email to your actual Instagram account, because that's the only way that the view is going to actually count. Because at first, when I started this out, I obviously wanted to send people from the email to my website. You know, why would I send it to another platform if I can send them to my website and then I can get them to do a bunch of other stuff aside from just going to that post? But, you know, Instagram is smart enough and they obviously want people to be sending everyone to their website. So that is one important thing. Do keep that in mind if you're going to do this. Send people directly to your Instagram account. Another little tip to give you is when you are going to send out all of these different emails and all of that, most of the email marketing softwares, at least the ones that I personally recommend, they do have split testing, A/B testing. So you can have different title tags, different subject lines. So you want to make sure to check out the best subject lines and actually test them out. So do the A/B testing. But there are certain keywords, specific words that get delivered better and that gets more open rates and all of that. So do a little bit of research or outsource it as well. You can outsource this stuff for pretty cheap and basically, just test these things out because it will make a big difference. You're going to get more followers, more engagement on your Instagram posts if you get better open rates. And another very, very important thing here as well is that when you are actually designing these emails, so your first intuition might be to actually take the Instagram post and kind of have it as sort of a thumbnail, especially if let's say it's a video, have the video thumbnail. What you need to keep in mind is when you're sending out emails that have certain images, those emails, a lot of time, they are going to be considered promotional emails. So if you're using Gmail, you have all of these tabs at the top, and those, you don't want your emails to go into the promotions tab, because if they go into promotions tab, no one is going to open them. So you want your emails to go to the primary tab. So what you want to do basically to avoid that, you want to use either just plain text emails. So you just have, plain text and then you have a link to go to your Instagram account. Or another step you can take is also you can warm up your account. So there are different tools. Again, I will leave some of the recommendations, and I have made some also other episodes about this. But basically, there are different different tools, softwares that allow you to send out the emails from your account, and they make sure that all of those emails get delivered and they are delivered to the primary box and they are opened and all of that. So that increases your account deliverability. And then even if you do have, for example, some images in certain emails, they're more likely not to go into promotions and more likely to be actually delivered in the primary box. You can also set up a little page after someone subscribes. It's kind of called, well, in business you can call it TRIPWIRE, but basically once someone subscribes to your email list, you can redirect them to a page. It's a thank you page, but within the thank you page, you can actually ask them to make sure to mark your emails as important, and if your emails are in promotions tab, to move them from promotions to the primary box. This again is something that's very important, and most of the people, vast majority of the people, don't do this. Again, I should definitely create a service because I do all of this stuff and it's very, very useful. So I hope that you found this useful. I think it's definitely something that everyone should be doing. And if you have any questions, again, if you're listening to this as a podcast, take the title, put it on YouTube, find a video, and leave your questions in the comments. I'll try to answer as many of those as I can. Make sure to check out my main YouTube channel for some very useful content, my Instagram for quick and actionable growth hacks. As I said, I will leave all of the tools, resources, whatever is useful in the description, and I do have special discounts and bonuses for all of those. If you find this video useful, make sure to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, put on those notifications. Stay awesome, and I'll see you soon.